At the time of me recording this video, 12/18/2020, 7:55 p.m. Central Time. 106 days ago, 16 hours to be exact, I made the most controversial statement of all time, or of at least of 2020, because 2020 has been a while. I said that Madden 21 is the best Madden of all time. I said that. I did. And it was very controversial. But I was very confident in what I was saying because, this was the time, I was playing last gen, I guess we can say now, on PS4, and I felt like the gameplay was the best it's ever been. I strongly felt that in the core of my bones. I said this gameplay is definitely it. But now, I come back to you only to say that this year is not just the best Madden of all time, because it's undisputed at this point. It is undisputed with the content that we have gotten and the gameplay that we have had, because the gameplay is nice and the content is even better. But this is the best Ultimate Team experience you will ever play. Of all of the Ultimate Teams, my team, Diamond Dynasty, whatever the hell NHL has going on, FIFA. This is the best Ultimate Team experience ever. What if I told you that the best QB in the game right now, or at least, Saturday when this video probably releases, the best QB in the game is Rick Gannon. In a year where Lamar is on the cover of Madden. In a year, an era where Mahomes is dominating, the best player in the game probably. Aaron Rodgers, he's good too. I like him. I really do. They're like 1 and 2, right? They're interchangeable. That Rick Gannon was the best. And before this Rick Gannon card came out, either today or, tonight, whenever this video releases, that the best cards in the game, the best QB in the game, was Brett Favre, and Dante Culpepper, and Josh Allen, and Joe Montana, and Steve McNair. Like, Vic is still good, and so is Lamar. They really are. They're still, like, top-tier cards. It's just that those cards are probably better. And you guys are seeing, I sold Troy Vincent. Why is Troy Vincent going for, like, 30,000 as, an 89 overall? Actually, you're probably wondering, that's pretty normal, because the market's, like, destroyed right now. Everybody's affordable. But, you see, like, my lineup, Night Train Lane is my third corner. Dion's not even in my lineup. And Troy Vincent is being released tomorrow, or today, depending on when you're watching this video. So Night Train Lane might be my fourth corner. Dion's not in the lineup at all. It's a weird year. It is a weird year. And that's a good thing. This is probably the best year we have ever had. I don't think it's even a probably. It is. It's absolutely the best year we have ever had. And everybody needs to play Ultimate Team. Everybody needs to come and play Ultimate Team because it's so accessible. And that's what matters with, Ultimate Team. Like, being able to take the players that you love, your favorite players, and play with them because they're viable. You don't have to be forced into using Calvin. I don't even think Calvin's in my main lineup. I think I had to sneak him in there, like, for like a slot receiver or something. But the ability to use your favorite players and play with them, not just because, they're the best cards in the game, but because you actually like them. You don't have to use Vic, Moss, and Dion like we have had, like, the last 10 years of MUT, right? You don't have to use those players. You can literally pick up Josh Allen, and he is still, like, a top 5 QB in the game at what he does. Probably a top 5 QB period, just because he has Gunslinger and he's fast. Like no exaggeration. You can go and build that theme team and still whoop on the God Squad. It's actually recommended that you build a 25 out of 50 theme team, because that's just how it is. These team boosts, they're no joke. You can run unpopular cards like, I don't know what's an unpopular card. I'm trying to think. Keenan Allen. And you can still, put the work on, the Deons of the world. Just because you have speed is not the end-all, be-all. Route running matters. Having something like Slot Apprentice matters. Slot-O-Matic matters. Like, there's so much depth in this game. And it's so accessible. The most expensive card in the game right now, like a 94 overall card, is only 200K. And you can get that with ease. Like, that sounds like a lot. It's really not. I think I also made a video like 500K coins for like 50 wins. And even that, like if I'm being honest, you don't need to do that. You can just power level your way through, get the power up passes, get the training. Like there's so much depth in this game, and I absolutely love it. This is how Madden needs to be. This is exactly what I wanted. A year where you can play with who you want and have it be viable. Have it make sense. Have everything make sense. Like you play with who you want and how you want. You want to run the ball, you can gear your team around that. Obviously the game's not perfect. I think physical stats need to matter more, such as strength, height, weight. Those things need to matter a little bit more, but we can get to those things. We have the PS5 and the Xbox Series, whatever it is. Like those are pretty powerful beasts of a console. So I'm sure we can work on that moving forward, right? Um, but it's unbelievable how fun this game is. How someone like Leroy Salmon or whatever his name is dominating, is shredding me. You know, he's putting an end to whatever left tackle I put over there. And it's fine. It's fine with me. It's better than seeing LT every single year. It is better than seeing Khalil Mack and Von Miller every single year. I mean, Aaron Donald's still meta, but it's better than seeing Aaron Donald every single year. I'm enjoying these fresh new names. I'm like, yo, who is this old fart Chris Harris? And he's over there, swanton bombing interceptions, bro. He's just straight up like putting nuts to helmets. Or just having my Harold Carmichael back, something as small as that, it really does go a long way. Because it's like, yeah, there's Terry McLaurin, there's Tyreek Hill, there's I guess Deion Sanders out of position now. I really don't know what's up with that, but yeah, there's these players, but I am perfectly fine, just using Harold Carmichael, or when he eventually comes out, I'm gonna use Terrell Owens because he fits the Eagles team. I might even pick up Travis Fulgham. It's so fun. I can run a different team every week and just have fun with it. Have fun playing with different players. And sure, you might be like, oh, brawlers, but they all play the same. They all play the same. That's just a small price to pay for, diversity. That's what makes it diverse. The fact that, yeah, they do play the same, I don't, it's hard. Maybe I should make another video about that. But, like, the fact that they do play the same, I think it's a good thing, like that the stats are similar, because then you have to, rely on abilities to make them different. Obviously putting them on a team can also make them different, boost them up. But it makes it to where like you're not forced to use the best cards in the game, or rather, every card is the best card in the game. So you're not forced to just pick one. It's not just pick Vic. Like you have Lamar, right? You have other options. I guess Scrambler's not a good option because we don't have many Scramblers like of Lamar and Vic's level. And rightfully so, because I think those are, pretty unique things. But as far as, like, receivers go, I was just saying, like, Carmichael is viable. Calvin is viable. Julio is viable. Terry McLaurin, Deion Sanders. Obviously, Tyreek Hill is just a menace. Same thing with tight end. You have Darren Waller. You have Chris Cooley. Zach Ertz can even fit in there because he's not as fast as them, but, he has... Actually, I think he is as fast as like Chris Cooley on my Eagles team. So I think that's really nice, to be honest. There's just so much, like the quarterback, difference, cornerback and quarterback, both of them. Like everything is so diverse. And what more could you want in a Madden game, right? What more could you possibly want? You can't want any more than that. You don't want something just dominated by one card like we have had in the past. Like Barry Sanders back in the day, like what, Madden 18, best running back in the game. No one touched him, right? And some of that is fun. It's fun to have disparity in Madden. God, this is a long rant video. I'm already 9 minutes in. Probably just break it down into another video talking about the gameplay and why like we need inequality in Madden, but at the same time, this is fine. Like what we have is it's a fine like stopgap measure basically. But yeah, like absolutely, like it is diversity in this year's game is what creates all the fun. The fact that I can just pick up any one of my favorite players and not worry about are they going to get smashed, their head smashed in by, Lawrence Taylor off the edge, or, are they going to be, suppressed by Deion Sanders? It's like, no. Like, every card is of a similar level. The variance is the name, and that's absolutely fine. It's fine that you can pick up, your favorite player, Saquon Barkley, and do just as fine as my Herschel Walker, on my Eagles team. Like it's just nice. It's nice that everybody is winning. That people are more focused on their favorite players rather than running the meta. Because if you're focused on having the best team, you've already lost this game. Like you've completely lost the point of what this Madden is about this year. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here, right? This video has been 10 minutes, and I just wanted to get on and talk about how much I'm actually enjoying Madden because they came out. EA tweeted Troy Vincent, and I was so excited that he was an Eagles player. 94 speed, 6'1". It's just I'm happy. I'm legitimately like happy with this year. This year has been so good, and I just felt like the need, like, hey, all those ratings that people, the review bumps, like, they don't mean shit. They don't mean shit. Like, they're full of shit. This is the best Madden we have ever had. It's a really good game. I hesitate to say it, but it's a great game. This is actually a great game, and it's a shame. It's a shame that everyone's not playing it. But thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked the video. Agree with what I had to say, dislike if you did not, or if you disagree with what I said about this Madden. And hopefully I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter,